Good morning, children. Welcome back to math session. I think math session and you are seeing different teacher. Okay, this is Srinivas sir. For you, two teachers will be coming. Okay, I think already sir has told that one like track 1 and track 2. That means one topic sir will teach and I will teach another topic. And here you have some few doubts regarding this. Sir, already one of the teacher told, explained in the offline class, okay, mensuration, that is perimeter and area chapter. That already you finished 2 exercises. But one thing children, all the children did not attend for that offline class. So that's why how much you finished means up to 2 exercises. You keep it aside, that one. That means keep it aside means don't throw that book. Just leave those 2 exercises and now onwards begin from new chapter. Okay. So I am going to discuss with you one new chapter that you have to write in your CW, which you already started in mensuration book. Okay. And the children who did not attend at all for the offline class, no problem. So keep it separate new book for me. So already you kept for algebra one book and one more new book for me. Is it clear now? The children who attended for the offline class and finished perimeter, the same book you can continue. The children did not at all attended for the offline class and they are just new to now. So start with new book. That means new book for me. Already you kept one book for GK sir. So another book for me. Okay. Now up to here it is clear. Okay. Now today we are going to start new chapter. Before starting that new chapter, I would like to discuss the previous knowledge which you have learnt. Okay. Listen very carefully children. Can you tell me what is this? N. Okay. And this is W. This is Z. And this is Q. What sir is writing alphabets in different order. You are getting doubt. Is it clear? I wrote there the N, W, Z and Q. Now you may get an idea what is N, what is W, what is Z, what is Q. Okay. As I told you that I am going to discuss the previous knowledge. Okay, listen very carefully. This is N. N means natural numbers. That means the numbers which begins from 1 to infinity. The numbers which begins from 1 to infinity are called natural numbers. Okay. The numbers which begins from 1 to infinity are called natural numbers. It is indicated with the letter N, capital N. So natural numbers indicated with the letter N. Okay. So this can be written as N equals to set of natural numbers means 1, 2, 3, 4, so on. Okay. This is set. Set means what? A collection of data. Means a collection of information. Here what you collected the information? Natural numbers 1, 2, 3, 4, so on. Okay. So natural numbers means what? The numbers which begins from 1 to infinity are called natural numbers. It is indicated by the letter N and it can be written as N equals to set of 1, 2, 3, 4, so on. Okay. Now coming to the other letter, that is W. Now if you clearly observe here 0, 1, 2, 3, so on. That means the numbers which begins from 0. The numbers which begins from 0. That means 0 to infinity. There is no end. So the numbers which begins from 0 to infinity are called whole numbers. And It is indicated by the letter W, capital W. Okay, and it can be written as W equals to 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, so on. Okay, is it clear? Natural numbers means 1, 2, 3, 4, so on, and whole numbers means 0, 1, 2, 3, so on. Okay, now first we will discuss about the difference between natural numbers and whole numbers. Okay, see here, if you clearly observe children, 1, 2, 3, 4, so on are natural numbers, and whereas in whole numbers also 1, 2, 3, 4, so on are there. Whereas if you clearly observe, in natural numbers 1, 2, 3, 4 are there, so on. Whereas in whole numbers also 1, 2, 3, 4, so on are there. That means what? All natural numbers belongs to whole numbers. Is it clear? All natural numbers belongs to whole numbers. You know children, this is the symbol for belongs to. This is the symbol for belongs to. So you can write this one as natural numbers belongs to whole numbers. Natural numbers belongs to whole numbers. So up to these two topics it is very clear, right? Now coming to another topic, that is Z. Now we are going to discuss about Z. What is Z? Okay, Z is nothing but integers. Z is nothing but integers. Now how can we define integers? See here, you know negative numbers like -1, -2, -3, so on. So these are all negative numbers. -1, -2, -3, these are all negative numbers. And whole numbers. What are whole numbers children? 0, 1, 2, 3 and so on. That means the combination of negative numbers and whole numbers. The combination of negative numbers and whole numbers is nothing but integers. Okay, and it is indicated by the letter Z. And you know children, Z, the letter came from German word. Okay, Z means the letter came from German word. Z means German word. The letter came from German. And you know Z means Jahlin. Z-A-H-L-E-N. Z means Jahlin. What is the meaning of Jahlin? Jahlin means to count. Jahlin means what? To count. You know, Jahlin means to count. Where is this Z? Letter Z came from? German word. What is that word children? Z. Z means what? Jahlin. In that language, Jahlin. Actually, Jahlin means what? To count. That means count means counting here numbers. What are those numbers? Both negative and positive including 0. That means whole numbers and negative numbers together will form an integers. And it is indicated by the letter Z. Okay. Now, Q. What is Q now? Okay. Listen very carefully. Now I am going to discuss about the letter Q. Q means what? Q is nothing but rational numbers, children. Q is nothing but rational numbers. That means, see here, the numbers which are in the form of P by Q. The numbers which are in the form of P by Q. That means fraction form. The numbers which are in the form of P by Q, where P comma Q belongs to Z and Q not equals to 0. Okay? Is it clear? Rational numbers means the numbers which are in the form of P by Q, where P comma Q belongs to Z and Q not equals to 0. So there is a lot of explanation about this, what I wrote in this bracket. See here. Here P is a numerator and Q denominator. That means P comma Q belongs to Z. Z means what? Integers. This means positive and negative numbers also is there. But you may get doubt now, sir, what is about 0? 0 is neither positive nor negative. Okay. So here 2 by 3. You can write example like this. Minus 2 by 3 also you can write. That means P comma Q belongs to Z. That means positive or negative. No problem, any of this. That's why they gave very clearly P is a numerator and Q is a denominator. So P comma Q belongs to Z. That means it belongs to integers. Okay. Now what about this Q not equals to 0? Actually, where is Q? In the denominator place. Q is in denominator place. Is it clear? Now, Q not equals to 0. Why they have clearly mentioned here Q not equals to 0 means if it is going to be 0 means if it is Q, if the value of Q is 0, what it is going to be happen? If the value of Q becomes 0, what it is going to be happen? You already know that in lower classes, but I will teach you now also. See here. 5 by 0. Just means simply I took that Q as 0. If I took 0, that means what? Anything by 0 is what? Not defined. Anything by 0 is not defined. Okay? Is it clear? That's why he gave very clearly Q not equals to 0. That means denominator place 0 must not be there. In denominator we should not write 0 at all. If you write 0, it is not defined. That's why you have to take Q not equals to 0 means other than 0 you can write any number. Q not equals to 0 means what? Other than 0 you can write any number. Either it is a positive or negative because this belongs to integers. So 5 comma 2 you can write. 5 by 2. Sorry, 5 by 2. Okay. So like that. That means Q not equals to 0 means this is the situation. If it is 0, what it is going to be happen? Not defined. So now finally, how you are going to define a rational number? The numbers which are in the form of P by Q, where P comma Q belongs to Z and Q not equals to 0 are called rational numbers. It is indicated by the letter Q. Okay? It is indicated by the letter Q. So now you understand what chapter we are going to start today? Rational numbers. Okay? Today we are going to start with rational numbers. Okay children? I think you all have this type of book, means class textbook with you all. Okay, this is the textbook, we are following it, that is NCERT book. Okay, now you have the first chapter is rational numbers in that. Okay, the first chapter is rational numbers. Okay children, for the time being, if you don't have the book, just tell me, I'll forward the first chapter PDF. Okay, the first chapter as a PDF for you, so you can go through that PDF for reference of first chapter. Okay, now listen very carefully. Okay children, see here, properties of rational numbers. That means in the next class we are going to discuss about closure property, commutative, associative, and the role of 1 and a negative number. So these are all the 5 topics we are going to discuss in tomorrow's class. So in meanwhile, you do one thing children, take out your textbook, okay, and read the starting page, that is page number 1, because it has given introduction part. So whenever you are reading the textbook, please take a pencil and underline each and every important point there. Okay, and tomorrow we will go very briefly along with the properties of rational numbers. Okay, so what is closure, commutative, associative, and the role of 1 and the negative of a number. Okay, now listen very carefully. Now the instructions I am giving you. After listening the video, every day whenever I am sending the video, every day after listening the video, you have to send me message, sir, I have gone through your video, I listened your video. So like that message you have to send to me, that the message I will consider as your attendance. And all of the sudden, okay, and I am going to call you and ask some questions, okay, basing on the explanation, okay, that means what I explained, based on that only I am going to ask. Is it clear? Every day whenever my class is there, immediately after listening of the video, so immediately send to me, sir, I have gone through your video. So that means I can keep it as a present for you that day. If you are not sending that message, I'll mark it as an absent. Okay, so please be very alert in sending the messages after listening the video. Okay, and after listening the video, I am going to send you the definitions of natural numbers, whole numbers, integers and rational numbers. Okay, natural numbers, whole numbers, integers and rational numbers notes. You write, keep head and the notes, new notes, that means you know whatever notes you have to keep it for me. Okay, in that notes keep heading chapter 1 rational numbers, and what I am sending the definitions, write those all. Okay, so I am going to give you very clear instructions where to write and what is the homework every day, and get ready with your diary also. Even all of the sudden I am going to check your diary. Okay, in the diary you have to write, you know, that today's maths homework, like that. But today I am not giving you anything, the only thing is you have to write in the CW. Okay, so keep a date and day and maths homework and what I am giving. So I will write from tomorrow onwards what I am giving in the homework, what I am giving you for as a homework. Okay, so it's very clear now. So don't forget to send a message that after listening the video, that is only your attendance. Okay, is it very clear, children? Any doubts, send me message, immediately I'll respond to you. Okay, is it clear? Have a nice day, children.